Appeal of Turkmen civil society to the international community and world leaders on the abduction of two Turkmen activists, Alisher Sakadov and Abdullah Orusov. Today marks 28 days since the disappearance of two Turkmen civil activists, Alisher Sakadov and Abdullah Orusov. Both went missing in Turkey after being released from a deportation camp. On the 26th, a Turkish court issued a decision on their release. Yet the wife of Alisher Sakadov stated that her husband's signature in the documents had been forged. Despite this blatant fact, no investigation has been launched to this day. Neither the authorities of Turkey nor Turkmenistan have provided any information about the whereabouts of Sakadov and Orusov. Meanwhile, independent media, including Radio Azatlik, report on their possible unlawful deportation to Turkmenistan, where they face torture, cruel treatment, and lengthy imprisonment. This is far from the first case. Forced deportations of Turkmen activists from Turkey have already taken place before, and their fate still remains unknown. We, representatives of Turkmen civil society, declare there is no independent judiciary in Turkmenistan. Activists are systematically subjected to torture, humiliation, and arbitrariness, the authorities being by constitution the guarantors of citizens' rights, themselves become direct violators of the law. Turkmenistan has effectively ceased to be an independent and neutral state. It is ruled by criminal power, acting through banditry. Our urgent appeal: 1. To U.S. President Donald Trump and the White House administration. React to the abductions of civil activists by the authorities of Turkmenistan and demand immediate disclosure of the fate of Sakadov and Orusov. Courtesy to the authorities of Turkey and Turkmenistan. Conduct an independent, international investigation into the disappearance of the two activists on Turkish territory. End the practice of secret deportations and abductions of Turkmen citizens. Charge to the international community and world leaders. Stop supporting the dictatorial regime in Turkmenistan. Impose sanctions on those officials responsible until human rights are protected. Ensure a safe corridor for Turkmen activists in Turkey, especially for women and children in vulnerable situations. Conclusion. We warn the silence of the international community makes it an accomplice to the crimes of the 21st century. Do not turn a blind eye to abductions, torture, and killings. Alisher Sakadov left behind a wife and 4 children, who today live in fear and uncertainty. We demand justice, investigation, and protection for all Turkmen citizens, fighting for their right to freedom of speech.